Won't you just come my way?
Come in.
Baby, won't you just take your time?
Okay.
Hello everybody, how are you guys doing? How are you guys feeling? I never ever did a video like this, right? And I think this video is very important because I'm 30 and I turned 30 in November, and I should have been doing videos for the girlies in their 20s because I feel like this is an important video. I never ever had a chance to like really give you guys my jewels or things that I've learned since being, now I'm 30, for the girlies in their 20s, right? I've had the biggest changes, hugest changes since I've, now I'm 30, now I'm here, right? But in my 20s, right? So this is for the lessons, the blessings for the girls in their 20s, okay? Things that I've learned. I've had the most challenging things happen to me, okay? I had my first kid in my 20s. I've had, left a lot of friendships in my 20s. You know, me and my mom, when I arrived at 20s, was bumping heads real bad. It was, that out of high school stage. I was out of high school. Me and my mother was bumping heads, But now I am at a place to where I'm comfortable. I'm at a place to where I feel good. I'm at a place to where I know myself better. And I feel like I needed to do this video, okay? So I would say here are the things for the girlies that are in their 20s. If you're just arriving to 20s, I feel like you need to know this. So if you're just arriving to 20 or you're in your 20s, this is for you, okay? I'm probably going to do 5. Yeah, top 5. So the first one I would say is put yourself first, right? I think that a lot of the times for the girls that are in their 20s, I think that people, what they don't tell you is that whatever it is that you feel is very real. It may not last for, however long, but now that you feel how you feel it, A lot of people tell you you need to grow up, or you too immature, or you shouldn't feel that way. Whatever it is that you feel it. Be very present with your emotions, okay? Because you may not even care as much ever again. You might never really ever care that much. The way you really care in your 20s, I promise y'all, you don't never care that much ever again. You gonna be like, I used to care so much. Now I don't care. You're not gonna care as much. So I would say whatever it is that you feel, what if it's anger, you ain't never gonna be that angry. Because you just filled with emotion. You know what I'm saying? You have a certain level of care in your 20s that you probably won't ever have again. You probably, as you even fade into out of 20s, you gonna stop caring. Just instantly just stop caring and stop, all of that. So I would say that whatever it is that you feel, be very present in your emotions. Be very present. Learn that, hey, I feel however I feel, and feel it to the, full of your potential to feel, but don't let it consume you, right? Know that this is just the just now. You don't know if you're going to be like this months from now, forever, but whatever it is that you feel, be present and feel it, right? That's one. Number 2, right? And I think this is a real beautiful one, right? Always put yourself first. I think that when you're young, it's because think about it, like you arriving in your 20s or whatever, for the most of the time your parents are the ones filing taxes for you or taking care of you and all of that, so you're always taught to, hey, I have to check in with somebody else or check in with this person and that person before I make any moves. This is the first time that you're really responsible to make your own moves, make your own actions, and have your own consequences for your actions. Put yourself first, whether it be your mental health, whether it be like once again how you feel in a moment, like I just previously said, whether it's your job situation, whether it's where you live, whether it's if you having a conversation with a guy and he tries to act like, well, his feelings is the only feeling that matter and your feelings don't matter. Put yourself first in every sense of the word, okay? Every sense of the word, okay? Self-preservation. Don't ever put nobody else before you, have nobody else more important than you. None of that, right? Do not. This is when you're going to lose the most friends, right? So bring me to my number 3. You're going to lose the most friends in this stage of your life, right? Okay, and so I would say you'll go through the most in your friendships right now, right? So what I will say is be open to people leaving your life. Sometimes it might even be family, child. So be very open to people leaving your life. It could be family, it could be friendships, it could be relationships. Be very open to that and learn that it is not your fault. Okay, you're not the drama. In Cardi B's words, you are not the problem. Okay, dumb people want to go. They're meant to go. The people that are supposed to be in your life, supposed to be staying with you, they're going to be with you. But the people that got to go, you got to let them go. And it's going to be the hardest thing in the world, because I don't know what it be. It be something about us that we just want to hold on to people that's meant to leave us, and it's always that I used to know her, me and her grew up together, especially the female friendships. Oh my God. Something I learned while I'm going to school, be a social worker, right? So something I've learned is that they have this, it's called befriend. It's like a tactic a lot of women go through. It's like a trauma response, right? So like when you're friends with somebody, you become friends. Most of the time, women, we get friends with the bully, right? The person that's mean to us, the person that's hurtful to us, whatever. We connect with them because our hope is they're probably not going to be as mean. And once we become their friend, and as you go on, you learn that, no, this person really just is a mean person. And me being nice to them ain't going to make them stop being mean to me. And that's how when you get, up, like you get older, you start to lose those friendships because you're not trauma bonding anymore. You and that person ain't, friends because they were mean to you, or you're trying to stop them from hurting you. You know what I'm saying? You learn that, hey, you're hurtful. I don't want to be your friend anymore. And you tend to, it's like a trauma response. It's called befriend. Women befriend, or getting friends with the bully, right? The person that's an asshole, a person that's mean to you, a person selfish to you, a person that make you feel like, you get cool with them in the hopes that, they gonna stop being like that to you. But as you grow, you drop them friendships because you starting to become more aware of yourself, and you're deciding that I don't want to be a friend like that. You know what I'm saying? So be open with the idea that if you're going to lose friends, and lose people, you know what I'm saying? And just know that that's a part of life, and it just is what it is. The people that are there for you is always going to be there for you. People that's not, bye. Another one I would say is, your looks or beauty regimens, or your sauce, right? You gonna really learn about your face, gonna really learn about makeup and everything. When you arriving at 20s, you a little shifty now. You might not like really be that glamorous girl, but once you are like arriving like out of 20s or mid 20s or like going into 30s, that's your looks is gonna come together. So from 20 up until you going into that 30s, by 30s you probably gonna be, hey, I could dress a little something. You gonna have a sense of style. You gonna be putting your looks together now. You gonna be a baddie for real now. You gonna have a sense of what you want your style to be. You're not gonna be thinking about how people want your style to be. You gonna have a sense of, oh yeah, I like that. I like how I look. I feel like I'm that girl right now. You know what I'm saying? When you young, you're just like at 20 or whatever, you trying to figure out what looks good. But when you know what I'm saying? You're going to go through a stage where you're going to find yourself style-wise. And I'm here for it, sister. I'm here for it. Super excited for you. That's something to, keep an open mind for. Your style about to be, you about to be getting it, right? Okay. I would do 2 more. Gonna say the last one, but I'll do 2 more. Be open to life not being figured out. I think a big thing is you have a plan, right? You think life is supposed to go like boom, bop, bop, boom, bop, bop, and it never turns out that way. And that's okay. But I think you really need to learn that. I don't know, learn disappointment a little bit, not all the way, because you're still going to get it. You're still going to get it. You're still going to get the things that you're supposed to get, and your accomplishments are still going to be accomplishing. But be okay with you're not there yet, sis. And it's okay. I'm not saying you ain't never going to get there. You just not there yet. I think when you in your 20s, you just want everything so quick and fast and da-da-da-da-da. And no, give yourself time. You ain't got to figure it out yet. And that's all right. And you going to get it because you want it and because you working towards it, okay? So that's all right if you ain't got to figure it out yet. Don't be mad at yourself. Don't be mad at your sister. Don't be mad at your mama. Don't be mad at your cousins because you ain't got to figure it out yet, because you're going to get it figured out. But right now, you just building. You still got the blocks, putting the blocks, hey, putting the blocks, hey, blocks, hey, blocks, putting the blocks together. And that's all right. So that's one thing, you putting the blocks together, right? You still getting it together, right? And that's all right. You gonna stop liking going out, right? So your outing cycle, a circle. It's gonna be dying down. Listen, me and my friends, we used to go out, used to have fun, used to be, but as you get older, you don't want to go to the clubs, you want to go to the bars. You don't want to be out where everybody, you know what I'm saying, you want to plan girl nights or date nights, or you know what I'm saying, you want to get you a drink or something with your girls, do a brunch or something, you know. I'm in Minnesota. They have the breakfast bar, you know, where they got music and everything, and y'all eating breakfast food and y'all just vibing as a vibe. You want to do that. You not really hip about the clubs where it's crowded, people be musty, men be all up in your ear.
Hey girl, what's up, girl? How you doing, girl? Can I get your number?
You don't want that. You like, no. You like, nah, I don't want that. I could just remember, like, I did not like going out no more. It just was not fun for me no more. It just felt like, no, outing is just not for me. And you gonna get to that place, like, you just not gonna want to go out no more. It's just not gonna be fun for you no more. You gonna be like, So I guess this video is for what to expect, right? What to expect in your 20s. Some of the things to expect in your 20s. I think I did a good amount, right? If y'all want me to do more as far as what to expect or things about your 20s, let me know. Because I just hit 30, so I guess I could give y'all advice about the 20s. The 20s. But I love you guys so much. I got to go. Oh, I got to go. I got the double go. I gotta go. Not go to the bathroom as in go, but go. Like I got to leave. I just gotta leave, but I ain't gotta go right now. I do. I gotta go right now. I love you guys to pieces, and bye-bye.